Hi everybody. Today I'm going to do a little lesson on shapes. Now you're not going to be able to see my face through most of it because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on top of the lens of the iPad camera. And this little mirror inside will reflect, will make the camera see what is down here on my tabletop. So watch, here we go. There you go. Now you can see my tabletop. So the first shape that we're going to talk about today is a circle. And I have a poem that goes with it. It says, I am Cindy's circle. Watch me turn round and round. I'm not straight and I do not bend. My outside edges never end. And that is so true. Does it have any straight lines? No. Does it have any corners? No. It is a circle. Now, there are some things in real life that are circles. Here are pictures of some. A button can be a circle, and the 4 circles in the middle of the button, which you use to sew to attach the button on your clothes, that can be a circle. A traditional smiley face can be a circle. And you've got the cheeks and the eyes that are also circles. Sometimes pancakes can be circles. You see the banana slices for the smile, the whipped cream nose, and those, I guess, are raspberries for eyes, which are circular in shape. And the thing around my house that was circular is a mirror. No sides, no points. And I bet you can find lots of things in your house that are the shape of a circle. Outside in nature, there are many shapes also. So the next shape that we're going to look at is a rectangle. And it has a poem. Ricky Rectangle is my name. My 4 sides are not the same. 2 are short and 2 are long. Count my sides, come along. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I turn this rectangle this way, well, it's too big to really see, but I'll show you in another way. It's still a rectangle because it has 4 sides, 4 corners, but the sides are not the same. Too long and too short. They are not the same length. Here are some pictures of things that are rectangles. Usually, doors are rectangles. Usually, a ruler is a rectangle. Now look at how they are different. The long sides are here. They go up and down. The long sides on the ruler go across. Still a rectangle. Too long and too short. And also you can have a picture frame that is a rectangular shape. And that can be hung that way or this way. Now, in my house, I found something that was of a rectangular shape. And that is my remote control that turns the TV on or off. It has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's not perfect. It doesn't have sharp corners. Excuse me. But it is of rectangular shape. Okay. Now, the next shape we're going to look at is the square. Similar to the rectangular shape, but different in an important way. Let me read you this poem. It says, Sammy Square is my name. My 4 sides are just the same. Turn me around. I don't care. I'm always the same. I'm a square. Now look at that. If I turn it this way, it looks exactly the same because the sides are exactly the same in length. 4 corners. Okay, when 2 lines come together, they form a corner. Now, here are some pictures of things that can be square. You can have the side of a box is often square, can also be a rectangle, but in this picture, the sides are a square. Windows can be square. I have a few square windows in my house, but most of mine are rectangular in shape. You can also have these crackers. I believe they're called Cheez-Its. Those are square. And what shape is in the middle? That's right, a circle. All right, so then you can have all sorts of things in your house that are square. The thing that I found in my house that is a square is this. It is a coaster. It's something that you put a drink on to protect your table. How many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, how many corners? 1, 2, 3, 4. But what makes this shape different from a rectangle is that all 4 of these sides are exactly the same length. Square. Okay, then for our last shape that we are going to talk about is the triangle. Let's read that poem. I am Tommy Triangle. Look at me. Count my sides. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How many corners? 1, 2, 3. That is a triangle. Tri means 3. Do you have a tricycle at home? How many wheels does that have? It has 3 wheels. That's why it's called a tricycle. Do you know the dinosaur Triceratops? Look it up and see how many horns it has on its head. All right, so I bet you can predict how many horns a Triceratops has. The same number of wheels a tricycle has. Okay, so now look at how if I move the triangle, it looks a little different. But is it still a triangle? Absolutely. Anything that has 3 sides, that is a triangle. If those sides touch to form 3 corners, that is a triangle. Now look, there are different ways to make triangles. The sides do not have to be the same, but they are still triangles. Now let me show you some things that I have pictures of that can be triangles. Whoa, what's that? A slice of pepperoni pizza. The slice of pizza is a triangle. But what shape are the pepperonis? That's right, circles. What about this? A piece of pie. The pie is in a triangular shape. But what shape are the cherries inside? Those are round like the pepperonis. And then we have a sailboat. What part of the sailboat is a triangular shape? The sail. Or you could do it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Triangular shape. Now, I had a hard time finding a triangular shape in my house. This was the best that I could come up with. You might have one, or your grandma might have one. It is a jar opener. It helps you open jars. If you see on this side, you have these sharp edges. It grips the lid to the jar so that you can then turn it, and it opens more easily. So this is not a perfect triangle, but it has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. No point, but it's the closest I could come to a triangular shape in my house. But there are lots of different shapes all around you. Outdoors, indoors in nature, all sorts of things. So let's review. We have a circle. I am Cindy Circle. Watch me turn round and round. I'm not straight and I do not bend. My outside edges never end. This says, I am a circle. Let's read that again. I am a circle. Okay, The next shape that we will review is a rectangle. Ricky Rectangle is my name. My four sides are not the same. Two are short and two are long. Count my sides, come along. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if I do it this way, it says, I am a rectangle. Let's read that again. I am a rectangle. Okay. The next shape we're going to review is a square. That's right. Sammy Square is my name. My four sides are just the same. Turn me around. I don't care. I'm always the same. I'm a square. And that's exactly right. No matter what way you turn it, it looks the same because all four sides are exactly the same. And then we can read this. It says, I am a square. I am a square. Okay, and the last shape that we will review is that's right, a triangle. I am Tommy Triangle. Look at me. Count my sides. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now remember, the point doesn't always have to be up at the top. It can be pointed downward. It can be a skinny triangle, a fat triangle. It doesn't matter if it's 3 straight lines and those 3 straight lines are touching to form 3 corners. That is a triangle. I am a triangle. I am a triangle. All right. Okay, now I'm going to take it off. Hi again. Okay, so those are the 4 shapes: circle, rectangle, square, and triangle. 4 shapes that we're learning. Now, your mom and dad can, if you have a printer, or even if you don't, you can just make it your own. You can make a shape of books, a book shape, and you can include all of these. I have some materials, and or you can just do your own, but it's nice to make a little book of it, and then you can read it on your own. Okay, bye everybody. I'll see you soon.